Of this rally today?
Well, thank you very, very much. We appreciate your coming in, friends in the press. The PDP, as is known, is a democratic party. What we're doing today is to sensitize Nigerians, particularly youth and women, on the need for us to participate actively in the democratic process by collecting permanent voters' card and ensuring that we participate in the 2023 general elections. Against the backdrop of the fact that we have an APC government that is insensitive, that is rudderless, that completely failed this country, that lied to us in 2015, came to power by fraud and lies and propaganda. Of course, Nigerians know better now. We can compare the price of rice in 2015 and now. We know the unemployment rate in 2015 and now. We know the price of dollar in 2015 and now. We know the life discounting expenses we're experiencing every day by Nigerians. We know the insecurity that is now taking over the land. Now Nigeria is becoming numb to violence, and we are saying no to this. As a party of the people that believes in the sanctity of life, and the fact that our children needs to have a future that they can have a future where on their own they can achieve their goals and have a life where they can aspire to be anything in Nigeria. So we are urging all youth and women to come out en masse to pick up their PVC, and those who have not registered to take the window now that are available by INEC to go ahead, come out en masse and register and pick up the permanent voters card. And of course, we want to assure them that the idea in the past that, oh, your vote don't count. The vote in 2023 will count. Nigerians are determined because we have seen the evil that APC government has been, and that we are determined to move ahead with PDP in the mission to rescue and redeem Nigeria. So we will be going on roadshow right now, going to all the area councils in Abuja to mobilize Nigerians and say, enough is enough of the APC and the madness called the government of APC. So that's what we're doing, and we're going to talk to Nigerians to our head, and we're going to lead the charge to rescue and redeem our country.
Yes, that is why we are changing the narrative. That is why we are out to sensitize, to mobilize, and reorientate the youth to come out and mass to register, get their PVC. Because it is the only way to get good governance in Nigeria. You have seen what is happening in the country. The rate of unemployment, insecurity, all the students are at home for over 5 months. So we believe those comments you are seeing on social media will turn to vote come 2023 by the grace of God.
We have also seen some youth leaders in other parties who are also in the contest who are putting up strategies to ensure that they have a specific number of young people that they are targeting to participate in the election, to vote in favor of the party. Do you have any similar strategy?
We have
targeting young people. You have a number that you are targeting.
We have similar strategy because we have 36 youth leaders, state youth leaders. We have 6 zonal youth leaders. We are all working together to mobilize Nigerian youth and vote for our party come 2023. And by
do you have a number in mind as to the number of youth that you're targeting with this campaign?
We are targeting 10 million youth, and they will vote for PDP come 2023.
Thank you. Leader, I want to come to you right now. We have the population, we have the numbers. Yes. When it comes to election day and making the decisions, we see the women not necessarily queue up behind other women and vote for them. So in 2023, do we expect anything different from the norm?
Well, the women have the largest population in this country, and the women have displayed this during elections. So what we are talking about today is not whether women vote for women. We are here for something different. We are here for the purpose of sensitizing the generality of Nigerians, particularly women and youths. Women constitute a large percentage of the population, over half, and they need this sensitization in order to encourage them to come out to vote en masse. And it applies to the youth too. The population of the youth in this country is very massive. So that is why Though we are talking about sensitizing the generality of Nigerians, our focus is on the women and on the youths. Thank you.
If we go by the experience in the kitty, we're saying that it appears that most politicians have seen that the votes are counting and then they resorted to vote buying. What appeal do you have ahead of 2023?
Well, you know, PDP is a special party. PDP is not a party that is involved in vote buying. And PDP is not going to do that even in the 2023 elections. So we are very aware that the system of voting now has become so much improved. We are looking at the electronic aspect of voting. So the party is very, very aware. And that is why this sensitization is going on. And that is why we are telling the generality of Nigerians, especially the women and the youths, that the ballot counts. Voting is not done on phones. Voting is not done in the social media. So they need this sensitization so that they will go out there to register. And I keep saying to Nigerians, it is not enough to register. Register, go back and collect your voters' cards. And it is not enough to go back and collect your voters' card. Collect your voters' card. Don't go home and dump them in your cupboards or in your drawers or in your wardrobes. Bring them out during elections and go out there to vote. Because every vote counts in Nigeria today, because our system has gone electronical. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
PVC!
I'm a die-hard fan of PDP, and I'm also a youth that is agile, that believes in the cause of this party.
PDP is the best party in Nigeria. It has shown in our past activities. You know what? What made PDP lose the last election is that we didn't advertise, we didn't sensitize people much about the project we have done in Nigeria. If you look at the road that we are passing through today, majority of the road were being constructed by PDP administration. The good amenities that we are seeing today in Nigeria is being done by PDP administration. Look at the insecurity that is in Nigeria today. If you travel from one community to the other, you are being fearful. But under PDP, it's not as rampant as this. This is what we are saying, that when we get back to power, fine, our leaders have acknowledged one or two errors, but the time is now for everybody to get down in space and make it happen. And PDP is ready to make it happen. Alhaji Atiku Abubakar is a unifier, as he has claimed, and we have seen the sign that he is going to make it happen. Okowa, our leader, it has displayed in the last message that he is ready to work with necessary Nigeria, most especially the important aspect of Nigeria, which is youth. We did a research. Let me tell you, nothing less than 70% of voting strength, they are youth. And that is why you are seeing us mingling the youth and the women vanguard together to champion this campaign that we are doing today. And I want to tell you, sir, By the time we finish this exercise, we will tell the Nigerians we know that people are still ready. Abuja here is for PDP. Every other state, they are for PDP.
The reason why the vote is counted is that the electoral reform we have achieved in 2022, which was tested in the FCT Council elections, have proven that for every voters who approach the polling unit, his or her polling unit, and pass through the accreditation and attestation, the records are there. They are visible, they are accessible. It means that by the standard electoral law has helped INEC to set, if you are not accredited and you vote, that vote will not count. Once you are accredited and you vote, that vote will count. And that is why I can tell you for a fact, you saw what happened in Ekiti. The politicians are aware that the election can no longer be rigged in the polling unit, where figures will be manipulated, because when you accredit 20 and you have 21 voters, voted ballot paper, that polling unit stands to be cancelled. And that is why they have devised a method. They are improving, APC are improving on a method of vote buying. And we are calling on Nigerians. Imagine you collect 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 for 4 years. 4 years suffering. What a shame. And we are calling on Nigeria. Don't collect the money. If they force you to collect the money, still vote against them. Vote them out. It is our money, the money they have stolen.